So quirky. That's what Amazon is saying about their Echo shortage, but we're not buying it. The Hustle, Thursday, December 22nd, 2016. Bezos and company are playing some serious mind games. For the past week and a half, Amazon's flagship virtual assistant / smart speaker, the Echo, has been sold out on their website and only available in their 3 brick-and-mortar stores, 30 pop-up mall shops, and through their on-demand delivery service, Amazon Prime. The company's calling it a supply chain quirk, and most media outlets are chalking it up to an honest whoopsie. But not us, not the Hustle. We've cracked this case wide open to see what this whole thing is really about: demand engineering. First, a little backstory. Experts predicted this holiday season to be the breakthrough year of virtual reality. Yes, we'd all be gathered around the Christmas tree taking Snapchats of Grandpa riding a roller coaster or something like that. But following a May 2015 industry report, investment bank Piper Jaffray reportedly cut its 2016 estimates for VR sales by a whopping 65%. Virtual reality tech is still too expensive, drones are so 2014, and people still don't need an Apple Watch. So what's the big techie gift of the season? You guessed it, the Amazon Echo. But if for 1 second you're buying that the everything store made a massive mistake selling out of their #1 item 2 weeks before Christmas, take it from us. You've been suckered, pal. Do you know how much data and experience these people have working with supply chains? This ain't your run-of-the-mill case of numbers gone wrong. This is all one big orchestrated marketing campaign, straight from an Amazon spokeswoman. Due to demand, we encourage customers to purchase an Echo if they see it available. Oh, if we just happen to see it available, where might that be? Not at Best Buy or any other national retailer, no, but only their brand spanking new Amazon stores and delivery service. How convenient. Nah, see, we're thinking their 129 warehouses are chock full of Alexa tubes, and this whole scarcity card is a move to get us talking about how popular these things are and how we can't wait to get our hands on one. Mark our words. Social media. Congrats, you're back on the force. Yay or nay? How to have the talk with your employees. The holidays, a time for hot cocoa, cozy fires, gift-giving, and end-of-the-year performance reviews. Like a corporate version of The Birds and the Bees, it's a conversation neither managers or employees like having, and frankly, they can get a little awkward. But Russ Laraway, former Googler and co-founder of Candor Inc., thinks it's time to change the conversation entirely. He says that to retain top talent, managers shouldn't focus on performance, they should talk about careers. Because performance reviews are just imposters. Companies often treat them interchangeably with career planning, but in reality, they're polar opposites. Reviews are mainly backwards looking, focusing on smaller tactical checklists, while career discussions tackle a larger forward-facing vision. So why is thinking bigger so important? Playing the long game not only helps guide employees' day-to-day actions, it ensures that they feel fulfilled, even when there's no budget for a raise this quarter. Here's how to approach it. Hiya, son. How about you and I just hang out today? Just kidding. Please don't do that. Laraway offers 3 steps to helping a person uncover their career path. 1. Understand the pivots points. Take an hour to discover where your employees came from. Noting patterns that emerge across transition points in the person's life, from switching majors to moving, will help you better understand their values and motivators. 2. Ask about their dreams. AKA, what would the pinnacle of their career look like? You can start broad, then hone in on specifics like whether they want to be a senior level maker, individual contributor, or a senior level manager, overseeing a team. 3. Create an action plan. Once you know where a person comes from and where they want to go, you can help create a plan to get there. As a manager, you can support along the way by expanding their network and providing resources to hone their skills. As a wise man named Shia once said, don't let your dreams be dreams. Take the time to understand a person's aspirations and help them make it happen. Then they'll repay you tenfold as an employee. Social media. Just do it. Our pies need a Christmas miracle. Get to the grocery store stat because the storm's whipping up and it looks like our pies won't be having a white Christmas. We'll give you a minute to put the pieces together. It's about whipped cream, people. Or the lack thereof, thanks to a shortage of nitrous oxide, a key component in aerosol whipped creams that's causing companies like ReadyWhip to halt production. This story isn't all fluff, though. It's an important lesson in what can go wrong when food companies rely on a single source in their supply chain. But first, how did this happen? Laughing glass plus a tragic accident. It all started in August when a major nitrous oxide plant in Florida operated by Air Liquid suffered an explosion that left one man dead and the plant incapacitated. The company then pledged its remaining nitrous supply to medical clients for operations that require laughing gas, nitrous oxide, for pain relief, leaving dairy companies up a creek. And sure, modern medicine is great, but the pies, people. This is what happens in highly consolidated, monopolized food supply chains. Turns out only two companies, including Air Liquid, produce the nitrous for the entire United States and Canada, and the problem of consolidation is pervasive across the food industry. It happened to Eggo in 2009 after a flood in one of its waffle warehouses, and Sriracha narrowly escaped extinction when city complaints nearly shuttered its California factory. Lobbyists are moving for antitrust enforcement and initiatives to encourage small producers, similar to how the craft beer industry has flourished despite huge mergers. Until then, our collective pies are going to have to settle for a la mode. Social media. Twist my arm. Yes, another hack. But this time not nearly as bad as the infamous Russian meth bots. Instead, a hacking team known as Our Mine hijacked both Netflix's and Marvel's Twitter accounts and, wait for it, tweeted. It wasn't malicious per se, just a politely worded sub-140 character for your information saying that they were simply testing their security and to contact them at contactourmineteam@gmail.com. That's it? Why? Our Mine, a self-described white hat security group, has a stated mission to test the password strength of social media accounts that have a lot of followers and influence. This time, at least for Netflix, they exploited a specific staff member's account to access the company profile. In the past, they've taken control of Zuck's Pinterest account and the Quora account of Google CEO Sundar Pichai. Obviously, not the most crucial of web properties, but still an important reminder that as app integrations and permissions get more and more complex, coupled with massive data breaches, Yahoo, LinkedIn, these types of attacks are a real threat. But come on, Our Mine, that's kind of a dick move. Totally respect the selfless angle of helping vulnerable companies with their online security, but is this really the best way to drum up business? This type of bullying reminds us of the mob roughing up a store owner and then saying, look, we can protect you from this type of thing. Kind of ruins the whole good deed PR push. Social media. Next time, send an email. Things you should read. StrengthsFinder 2.0, $13 plus. Only one book has ever made the Amazon top 10 every year for the past decade, and it's not Twilight or even Harry Potter. It's StrengthsFinder 2.0, a self-assessment book that helps you uncover your hidden talents. Get stronger. Things you should follow. The Denny's Diner blog. Priceless. The people who moderate the Denny's blog are on some serious hash right now, but hey, at least they know their target audience. High teens at 2 a.m. Eggscape. Things you should hire. Professional Santa. $25 to $300 an hour. How can you make sure your Christmas party slays this year? Get yourself a certified, real bearded Santa. Yes, they're on LinkedIn. Endorse for jolliness. Things you should wear. High-vis vest, $9.99. These guys over at Vice figured out that you can do almost anything with a high-vis vest and a little confidence, including getting into the movies, the zoo, and even a Coldplay concert for free. What are you waiting for? Start living. Sponsored. Things you should try. Design Pickle, 40% off discount. Quality graphic design goes a long way, but chances are you suck at it. So hire somebody who doesn't and get 40% off with code HUSTLE1216. Hustle 1216. Stop using Comic Sans. The Hustle. Subscribe, jobs, advertise, ambassadors, events. Lindsay, Ready or Not Quinn, writer. John Havel, When Your Nose Unplugs Itself. Sam Parr, editor. Colette Evan, staff mediator. You opted in by signing up, entering a giveaway, or through divine intervention. 1381 9th Avenue, San Francisco, California, 94122 in the United States. 415-506-7210. Never want to hear from us again? Break our hearts and unsubscribe.